Hello. So, there's that infamous bolt. Infamous bolt right there, right? I just want to show you guys this, so that way you believe me. I got that fucker to turn. Because other guys said they got it to turn too. And they didn't. Or maybe they did. They didn't show me proof of it, so I didn't believe them. There's that bolt, right? There's the bolt. There's that fucking side. Oh, damn it. It's not going on. It's not going on. Oh. You see it? I know you see it. Oh, yeah. Look at that motherfucker turning. Eddie. Big deal. Well, here's the thing. Well, this dude was a genius, and he got that fucker to come out with that socket. So, here's what it is. Wobble extension. Son of a bitch, see there? Wobble extension. Socket. Okay, you see this though? See? How much? See that right there? Had to grind that wall down. Trying to get y'all right there. See that? See that wall? How thin that is? Because that's where you need to put it to get it right in between that bolt and the training case. I mean, this socket, I was like, yes, I'm going to get this socket. It's going to work. Negative. It didn't work. So 2 seconds later, I ground it down. It worked. Now, you need to get that bolt out before you can go prying that crossover tube out of the way. Right? That crossover tube is unbolted right there. And I used heat to get them out because I live in Cleveland, Ohio. And I haven't gone any farther than this. I spent way too much time on it yesterday and gave up. So we'll see if it works. But that bolt did come out. Alright. There's a guy that says, well, undo the tranny and then you can get it to scoot forward a little bit. Well, I undid the tranny, undid that bracket. There's a bracket on the block. And I even undid the torque converter bolts because I couldn't figure out why this motherfucker wasn't budging. I live in Cleveland, Ohio, I said. Maybe it seized on the dowel pins, whatever. Gave up. I almost cracked that case. Got close. Had the coolant crossover to do. Had the valve covers were leaking. Said, fuck it. Let me get all this shit right now. You know, let me do the oil pan while that crossover's off so I can separate everything. Be good to go. Man, don't go that route. Do not separate that engine. Just go to O'Reilly's. I think it was $12 for that socket set. Grind it down, get a wobble extension at Harbor Freight, and fucking go real easy on that bolt because it goes into a rusty exhaust, so could snap because you ground away a lot of that wall on that socket. But it does work. You do not have to drop this. However, if you got the tools and the time, and this ain't something like I started this on Saturday, wanted to get it back to work on Monday, but it ain't happening. So good thing I got my old lady's car. But bottom line, if you got the time, get it out the way. Like you'll see, I took off the harness and everything because I didn't want shit being in the way. I didn't want to snag no wires. I just wanted to see what was all in here. You know, this is my first Cadillac. Alright, this water pump right here, the belt was shredded and the tensioner pulley's all fucked up. So good thing I did move all this shit out of the way because it's just a lot easier. So you can get it done. Don't worry about it. Look at all this. Had to move everything out of the way. Had to put the car over here and scoot it over so I could get my fucking cherry picker in because I had it outside. And for what? Wasted 2 hours trying to get this fucking way done. And it didn't work. So, like I said, I'm a mechanic. I do this for a living. I couldn't figure out why it wouldn't separate. Full engines all day to do clutches. I work on big rigs. It wasn't coming. It wasn't coming. And I've had shit like this to where I've had to use the crane and go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down to break the tranny loose from the engine. Well, I did it. I felt like I was going to crack it. So I gave up, looked up another video. The dude that told me to go get these sockets right here. See that part number? Make sure they're millimeter. O'Reilly's got them. It works. Just wanted to help you boys out. Girls as well. Let you know you don't have to drop it. It can be done. But man, hope you got some patience.